Good morning, gentlemen. Today, my lecture topic is India and Israel relations. Gentlemen, India officially recognized Israel in the year 1950, but the full diplomatic ties they started only on 29 January 1992. And as of 2020, India is among 164 United Nations member states who have diplomatic ties with Israel. And recently, as we all know, that the Deputy Prime Minister of Israel and their Defense Minister they both visited India, and this marks the 30 year of the India-Israel relations. And both the countries they have discussed the military to military activities which have increased despite being the COVID-19 pandemic. And both the countries they also focused to invest more and focus more on the research and development field and production of the defense equipments as well. If I talk about the trade relations between India and Israel, gentlemen, we are involved with Israel in a trade of total value more than $4 billion, and India is the third largest trading partner of the Israel in Asia as well. And in the defense sector also, we buy a lot of defense equipments, and Israel is the second largest defense equipment supplier to India after Russia, because we buy the AVAX, that is airborne early warning and control system, and the Heron and the Searcher 2 drones and the Harop drones as well. And apart from this, a lot of missile defense system we buy it from the Russia, we buy from the Israel, sorry. And now, as we all know, that in the we have a good relations with the Israel in field of the trade, and as well as in the production of the defense equipments as well. But both the countries should focus more on the other remaining sectors, that are the tech, science and technology, real estate, education, so that the diplomatic ties can be taken to a more great level and a higher level. However, there are a lot of Israeli companies that are working in India in the field of tech, education, science and technology, real estate. They are involved in that, but I think a lot more appreciation is needed in this sector as well. Now, in the end, I want to say that as India and the Israel have good relations since more than 50 to 60 years. So both the countries now focus more on developing the ties instead of diplomatically but strategically also, because we are now only involved in the trade of defense equipments and production of defense equipments as well. So we should focus more on the education and the science, technology and real estate that I mentioned earlier, real estate part, and artificial intelligence and new technologies as well, so that the strategic ties can also be taken to a global level, and both the countries can get help from this. Thank you.